Okay, so let's just rip the Band-Aid off. Okay, not all of you are gonna like this, but I wanna be clear. We should be completely and totally embarrassed by the presidential debate that we saw unfold. This circus-like spectacle that really just left me speechless. I mean, if you were living under a rock, you were lucky because you missed the painful moments during which President Donald Trump and former Vice President Joe Biden faced off. I mean, this was a boisterous debate. It was a back and forth that was actually devoid of any sort of semblance of kindness, of class, of consideration, of even value. I mean, Trump attacked Biden's son, he interrupted the vice president repeatedly, and really challenged the moderator, Chris Wallace, to a rhetorical duel of sorts. And then you've got Biden, right? He's calling Trump a clown, he's telling him to shut up, he's given all these other snips and insults. I mean, the two of them, and this is really me being generous, okay? And calm about it. I'm going to say they were completely out of control. Now, if you are still stunned or dismayed by what happened, you are not alone. I mean, the entire travesty was unfathomably unprofessional. It was unpresidential, and yet here we are. We are grappling with these unfortunate events, this crazy scenario before us. We're like deer in headlights. We're watching this cartoon-like debacle, all while finding ourselves forcefully animated into the mix. But if we're being honest, if we're being truthful, while we might pretend that we're clutching our pearls, this horrific display, right, this debate, this scenario, it's convicting because the fact is that we have created this. We, the people, have empowered this chaos, this consternation, and many of us want to escape the blame. We want to pretend as though we're innocent, but the powerful reality is that politics are downstream from culture, and our culture is rotting faster than a carcass left out in the blistering sun. It is exhausting, it is wrong, and I can't even say that I think we deserve better because we've made it clear that this is what we've signed up for. This is what we want. And at the least, it's the result of the cultural chaos that we've bred. I mean, it was so hard to watch that Trump-Biden exchange and not to, at the least, feel as though we have shattered, stomped, and crumbled, ripped, torn, tattered our moral compass, as though we've allowed ourselves to call what is good evil and evil what is good. And a lot of that finger-pointing that's going on, none of it is us pointing back at ourselves, looking in a mirror, looking at how we treat each other, right? This crazy puzzle that has been assembled right before us, one of the most striking elements of it is just the sheer nastiness. I mean, look at that debate. It was this brutal behavior on the part of the candidates, on the part of the men who want to represent us for the next 4 years. But my point isn't to go after them, it's to convict me and you and all of us. I mean, how are you treating your fellow man? Are you treating your enemies kindly? Everything we watched during that debate is not only antithetical to the Christian faith, it's beyond anything that is okay in human decency. And it's a representation of how we're treating one another. I mean, it's just playing out right on the political sphere, right in front of us. There's no hope or goodness or kindness in any of that, right? And it really just starts with us. I mean, these guys who are running for president, they're not going to solve it. I look at Galatians 5:22-23. It says, the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, forbearance, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. And the debate violated every one of those sentiments. And it's because we as a culture have allowed ourselves to toss those things to the side. And it's really far past time to be better because this is unsustainable. It's unbecoming of the people of this great nation. And I know we can do better. We have to do better. And it starts with us. A failure to love others is a blatant disregard to the goodness that we are all called to. We have to do better.